Leaving is the most dangerous time for a survivor of domestic violence. According to the CDC, 1 in 5 homicide victims are killed by an intimate partner, and the risk of being murdered peaks during the separation period. During this vulnerable time, having a safe, confidential place to stay can be quite literally a matter of life and death. Today we visit the Beatrice Office to chat with Christina about shelter and housing assistance, and how they can save lives and ensure that no one has to choose between violence and homelessness.
This is our office location. This is our building that we moved in July, and we're actually co-facilitated with Blue Valley Community Action.
Co-locating with Blue Valley Community Action helps us easily connect our clients with even more resources and support.
So we can provide temporary shelter for any victim that is fleeing from an unsafe situation. We can provide it temporary for themselves and their children if needed. A lot of times when victims are leaving a situation, they don't have another place to go. They've been isolated for so long that friends and family is just not an option. So if they come to us, we can be able to provide that temporary shelter. So a lot of times we know that victims, once they leave, it's actually the most dangerous time. So they are coming in and still experiencing a lot of times abuse in the forms of stalking, harassment, threats, and sometimes even that physical abuse that continues.
Shelter can be life-saving, but it's temporary. For most clients, the long-term goal is safe, affordable housing.
When we have a victim that's in shelter, one of the first things that we start doing is referring them to local housing assistance, and that can look different. It can be our local housing authority that can provide a voucher. There are a number of different income-based apartment complexes in town or throughout all of our communities, but Hope Crisis Center, we also can provide housing assistance to them in the form of rental assistance if it's something that they can't afford. So this is the housing packet that we utilize when we're assisting with victims that are relocating. We just have to do basic information, kind of work and communicate with the landlord, and we actually go into the home and do an inspection to make sure that it's safe and that it meets all of the HUD requirements, safe for the victim and if they have children with them.
In a 2003 study, the Department of Justice reported that 3/4 of intimate partner homicide victims had left or tried to leave in the year leading up to their deaths. Confidential shelter during this volatile transition is a safety priority, and sustainable housing afterwards is the key to a violence-free future.